What do business lawyers actually do? Well, I'll start with what they don't do. Business lawyers do not just write documents. The real work and the real skill of the business lawyer is researching legal issues that are relevant to a client's situation or a transaction and creating a good strategy so that you are protected in a transaction. The written product or the contract, that's just the result. But the real legwork is the research and the strategy. Secondly, what business lawyers do not, or I should say should not, create an adversarial relationship with the other party when it does not exist. So if you're in a business transaction, you do want to keep things amicable. It's not about being right all the time or, scorched earth. If a situation, even actually if there is a conflict, if a situation can be managed in a more effective way than trying to just go all out and say, well, I'm going to sue you in court, or I'm going to sue you, or I'm going to put this language in the contract so that I have all the protections and the other side has no protections. That is a terrible strategy. It's not effective. And most people just end up being very sour. You're burning bridges, and you're actually making the situation worse. So a good business lawyer in those situations will use good negotiating strategy to either help the parties come to an agreement or to part ways. Lastly, business lawyers should not mirror their clients' emotions. Sometimes clients want, and they might have every good reason to. It depends on the situation, but they're very angry and they want to go to court. It's similar to the previous points. A good lawyer will give objective advice about the risks and the liabilities about taking a certain course of action. That advice might not always be what the client wants to hear, but in the long run, the client will be better off because they will be avoiding a bad situation. If you found this helpful, follow my page and like this post for more legal and business tips.